In the world of professional sports, few names carry as much weight as Jerry Jones, a businessman, visionary, and relentless competitor. Jones has forever altered the landscape of the National Football League. As the owner, president, and general manager of the Dallas Cowboys, he is one of the most influential figures in the history of American sports. But Jerry Jones' journey to becoming a global sports icon didn't happen overnight. Born in 1942 in the small town of Los Angeles, Arkansas, Jones had big dreams from a young age. He was driven not just by ambition, but by an unyielding belief in his ability to make things happen. In 1989, after years of building a successful business career, Jones made a move that would define his legacy. He bought the Dallas Cowboys for a record $140 million. The team had been struggling for years, and the NFL was in a very different place. But Jones saw potential. He saw the Cowboys not just as a football team, but as a global brand. He set about changing everything, from the way the team operated to how fans engaged with the game. From day one, Jones was never content with simply being a traditional team owner. He wasn't just interested in the business side of things. He was hands-on, making decisions on the field, leading the charge in the locker room, and shaping the team's identity. His bold, sometimes controversial decisions quickly made headlines, but they also brought results. Under his ownership, the Cowboys won 3 Super Bowl titles in the 1990s, returning the franchise to its glory days. But Jones' impact goes far beyond his success on the field. His influence extends to the very fabric of the NFL. He revolutionized the business of football, from the construction of the state-of-the-art AT&T Stadium known as Jerry World, to his aggressive marketing and branding strategies that turned the Cowboys into one of the most valuable sports franchises in the world. With Jones at the helm, the Dallas Cowboys became a symbol of success, innovation, and unmatched global appeal. Through his leadership, Jerry Jones transformed the Cowboys into not just a football team, but a cultural phenomenon, elevating them to iconic status in American sports. His legacy, both on and off the field, is a testament to his vision, his courage to take risks, and his unmatched drive to succeed. Today, Jones remains a dominant force in the NFL, continuing to push the boundaries of what it means to be an owner in the modern sports world. Jerry Jones was born on October 13, 1942, in Los Angeles, California, but raised in the small town of North Little Rock, Arkansas. From a young age, it was clear that Jones had a drive for success. His father, a successful businessman, instilled in him the importance of hard work and perseverance. While many of his peers would later find success in sports or academia, Jones had a different vision. He set his sights on the world of business, aiming to carve his own path. Jones attended the University of Arkansas, where he played football under the legendary coach Frank Broyles. Although his football career was relatively short, it gave him a deep appreciation for the game and a love for competition. After graduating, Jones ventured into the business world, starting with a job at his father's drilling company. It wasn't long before Jones struck out on his own, creating a series of successful businesses in the oil and gas industry. His ventures made him a millionaire by his early 30s. But while Jones was finding success in business, his passion for football never waned. In the 1980s, he began looking for opportunities to invest in the NFL. He knew that the right combination of vision and resources could turn a struggling team into a dynasty. That's when the opportunity to purchase the Dallas Cowboys presented itself. In 1989, Jones bought the Cowboys for a then-record $140 million. At the time, the Cowboys were far from the powerhouse they are today. The team had been underperforming and its ownership was fractured. But Jones saw potential where others saw challenges. He was determined to restore the Cowboys to greatness and transform them into the most valuable sports franchise in the world. Immediately after purchasing the team, Jones made bold moves that would change the course of NFL history. He hired Jimmy Johnson, a former college coach with a reputation for success, as head coach. Together, they built a Super Bowl-winning team, winning back-to-back championships in 1992 and 1993. Jones was known for his hands-on approach, often making personnel decisions himself, which was both a blessing and a curse at times. His passion for success and deep involvement in the day-to-day operations of the team led to incredible success, but also friction with those around him. Under Jones' leadership, the Cowboys went on to win a third Super Bowl in 1995, solidifying their place as one of the most dominant teams of the era. Jones' influence on the team went beyond just the players and coaches. He had an uncanny ability to market the Cowboys, transforming them into a global brand. The Cowboys were no longer just a football team, they were a cultural icon. Jones revolutionized the way the NFL approached media and sponsorships, making the Cowboys one of the most recognizable sports brands in the world. While the Cowboys' success on the field remained a priority, Jones also made significant strides in how the team engaged with its fans. He was instrumental in the creation of AT&T Stadium, known as Jerry World, which opened in 2009. This state-of-the-art facility redefined the fan experience, offering luxury seating, massive video screens, and unmatched amenities. Under Jones, the Cowboys became the first team in the NFL to fully embrace stadium luxury and high-end entertainment. Off the field, Jerry Jones became one of the most influential figures in the NFL. His business acumen and aggressive marketing strategies changed the league's financial landscape. He played a key role in negotiating the league's television deals and was instrumental in the NFL's growth during the 1990s and 2000s. His willingness to embrace new ideas and technology helped the NFL expand its audience and solidified its status as America's most popular sport. But Jones' time as owner hasn't been without controversy. His tendency to be deeply involved in personnel decisions, especially the firing of coaches, has drawn criticism over the years. His long-standing tension with former coach Jimmy Johnson is one of the most talked-about stories in NFL history. Jones' pursuit of control over the team's operations has often been seen as both a strength and a weakness, leading to success on the field but also challenges in team dynamics. Despite the ups and downs, Jerry Jones has maintained his position as one of the most powerful owners in professional sports. He has also managed to adapt and thrive in the modern era, becoming a leading figure in sports media, technology, and business. His ability to create massive revenue streams through sponsorships, merchandising, and media rights has set a blueprint for other teams and owners to follow. Outside of football, Jones has been involved in various business ventures, including investments in real estate, the entertainment industry, and even a stake in the NASCAR circuit. His diverse portfolio showcases his ability to think beyond the traditional boundaries of professional sports ownership, making him a multifaceted businessman with a global reach. Throughout his career, Jerry Jones has also made significant philanthropic contributions, focusing on issues like education, youth sports, and health care. He has been active in supporting a variety of charitable organizations, particularly those that support children and families in need. Jones' charitable work is often overshadowed by his larger-than-life persona in the sports world, but it is an essential part of his legacy. Jones' family has also played a key role in the Cowboys' success. His son, Stephen Jones, serves as the team's executive vice president and is involved in key decisions regarding the team's business and football operations. Jerry has made it clear that he hopes to keep the Cowboys in the family for generations to come, ensuring that his legacy will continue well beyond his own tenure as owner. Today, Jerry Jones stands as one of the most influential figures in American sports. His journey from a young entrepreneur in Arkansas to the owner of one of the most valuable franchises in the world is a testament to his vision, determination, and relentless pursuit of success. Jerry Jones has transformed the Dallas Cowboys into an empire, leaving an indelible mark on the NFL and the world of sports. When Jerry Jones purchased the Dallas Cowboys in 1989 for $140 million, few could have imagined the transformation he would lead the team through in the years to come. At the time, the Cowboys were struggling both on and off the field, coming off a series of underwhelming seasons. But Jones saw something others didn't. He saw potential in the Cowboys brand, in the franchise's rich history, and in the opportunity to make the team a global icon. Jones didn't just buy a team, he bought into the future of football with a vision that would push the boundaries of sports ownership. Upon acquiring the Cowboys, Jones took a hands-on approach from day one. He wasn't just a passive investor, he became the driving force behind every decision, from the draft picks to the coaches to the business model. In a league where most owners took a backseat to their general managers, Jones was deeply involved, often making decisions that would shape the Cowboys' future for decades. One of his earliest and most impactful moves was hiring Jimmy Johnson as the head coach in 1989. Johnson, a former college football coach with a winning track record, immediately began reshaping the team. Under Johnson's leadership, and with Jones' willingness to spend and build a talented roster, the Cowboys quickly went from underachievers to champions. In just his third year as owner, Jones and Johnson led the Cowboys to victory in Super Bowl 27, beginning an era of dominance that would continue into the 1990s. The Cowboys' success didn't stop there. With a combination of stellar drafting, smart free agent acquisitions, and a revamped coaching staff, the team went on to win back-to-back Super Bowls in 1992 and 1993, cementing their place in NFL history. The Cowboys' roster was stacked with talent, including Hall of Famers like Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin, but it was Jerry Jones' leadership, willingness to spend, and desire to always stay one step ahead of the competition that turned the Cowboys into America's team. However, Jones' tenure with the Cowboys hasn't always been without controversy. His relationship with coach Jimmy Johnson soured after the 1993 Super Bowl victory, leading to Johnson's departure from the team. Jones took on an even more prominent role in personnel decisions, becoming not just the owner but the team's de facto general manager. This approach led to both triumphs and struggles in the years that followed. While the Cowboys remained competitive, they didn't quite replicate the same level of success they had in the early 90s. Despite the team's ups and downs, Jones' vision for the Cowboys never wavered. In the early 2000s, he began focusing on building a new stadium that would not only be a home for the Cowboys but also a monument to their legacy. That dream became a reality in 2009 with the opening of AT&T Stadium, often referred to as Jerry World. The stadium, a $1.2 billion project, redefined the fan experience with its massive video screen, luxurious suites, and innovative design. The facility quickly became one of the most recognizable stadiums in the world, reflecting Jones' belief that the Cowboys should lead the NFL in every aspect, both on and off the field. Jerry Jones' business savvy was on full display with the development of AT&T Stadium. Under his leadership, the Cowboys not only dominated on the field but also became a global brand, thanks in large part to Jones' ability to capitalize on marketing and media opportunities. The Cowboys became one of the most valuable sports franchises in the world, and Jones' business strategy focused on global sponsorships, merchandise sales, and a major television deal revolutionized the NFL's approach to revenue generation. But Jones' influence didn't stop with the construction of a world-class stadium. He revolutionized how the Cowboys connected with their fan base. He recognized early on that the Cowboys' fan base wasn't just limited to Texas, it was global. His aggressive marketing strategies helped the Cowboys maintain a widespread, loyal fan base, further elevating the team's status as America's team. Under Jones, the Cowboys' global appeal reached new heights, and their brand became synonymous with success, luxury, and entertainment. Throughout his tenure as owner, Jones has never been shy about his goals. He believes in winning, but he also understands that the business side of the NFL is just as important as the product on the field. His willingness to innovate and invest in new technologies and media deals helped set the Cowboys apart from other franchises. He was one of the first owners to truly embrace the digital age, streaming games and offering fans new ways to engage with the team. While the Cowboys' successes under Jones have been significant, the team has also faced its share of challenges in recent years. Since their last Super Bowl appearance in 1995, the Cowboys have had several playoff appearances but have not been able to replicate the dominance they once had in the 1990s. This lack of postseason success has been a source of frustration for both fans and Jones himself, who has made it clear that he won't rest until the Cowboys bring home another championship. Despite these setbacks, Jones' legacy with the Cowboys remains unshakable. He has built a dynasty, not just in terms of championships, but in terms of the franchise's cultural and financial influence. Under his leadership, the Cowboys have become a symbol of excellence in the NFL, a beacon of how a sports team can evolve into a global brand, a business empire, and a cultural touchstone. Jerry Jones' journey with the Cowboys has been filled with highs and lows. But one thing is certain, his commitment to winning and pushing the limits of what's possible in professional sports has left an indelible mark on the franchise and the NFL as a whole. From winning Super Bowls to building AT&T Stadium to turning the Cowboys into one of the most valuable teams in the world, Jones has created a legacy that will continue to shape the Cowboys for years to come. As the Cowboys move forward, Jerry Jones remains at the helm, guiding the team with the same passion and vision that he had when he first bought the franchise over 3 decades ago. His story is a testament to what can be accomplished with a bold vision, an unwavering commitment to excellence, and a relentless drive to leave a lasting legacy. The Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones are forever intertwined, and their history will continue to be written for generations to come. Jerry Jones' impact on the Dallas Cowboys and the NFL is immeasurable, stretching far beyond his ownership of the team. When he bought the Cowboys in 1989, Jones was not simply interested in running a football team. He sought to revolutionize sports ownership. His vision for the Cowboys wasn't limited to what happened on the field. It was about building a global brand, turning the Cowboys into a symbol of excellence, and establishing them as one of the most valuable sports franchises in the world. One of Jones' earliest and most significant contributions was his hands-on approach to team management. While other owners remained distant from daily operations, Jones dived deep into every facet of the Cowboys, from scouting and player personnel to marketing and media strategies. He wasn't content with simply writing checks. He wanted to shape the identity of the team. His unique style of ownership and decision-making helped reshape how NFL teams are run, making him one of the most visible and powerful figures in sports. In 1992 and 1993, the Cowboys won back-to-back Super Bowl championships, cementing Jones' place in NFL history. He hired Jimmy Johnson, who crafted a powerhouse roster that included Hall of Famers like Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin. Their success on the field was driven by Jones' willingness to spend big on talent and his ability to create a winning culture. Under his leadership, the Cowboys were not only a force to be reckoned with in the NFL, but they also became an iconic brand synonymous with success. Beyond championships, Jones' greatest impact has been on the business side of the Cowboys. He recognized early on that the NFL was more than just a sports league. It was a multi-billion-dollar global industry. Jones revolutionized the economics of football by negotiating lucrative TV deals, securing major sponsorships, and building a brand that transcended the game itself. The Cowboys became the most valuable franchise in the NFL with a brand that resonated far beyond Dallas, attracting fans from every corner of the globe. One of his most monumental business moves was the creation of AT&T Stadium, known colloquially as Jerry World. When it opened in 2009, the stadium was a game-changer for the NFL. With a price tag of over $1.2 billion, it was the most expensive stadium ever built at the time. More than just a venue for games, AT&T Stadium was designed to be an experience, a place where fans could enjoy world-class amenities, luxury suites, and an incredible view of the field, thanks in part to the enormous video screen that stretches from one 20-yard line to the other. Jones had transformed the stadium from a mere home for the Cowboys to an entertainment and cultural hub, changing how sports teams would think about their facilities. His impact isn't limited to the Dallas Cowboys or the NFL, however. As a leading figure in the business of sports, Jones has influenced the broader sports landscape. He was one of the first owners to leverage the media in the way we see it today, ensuring that the Cowboys were front and center in every major broadcast and marketing campaign. His savvy in negotiating television contracts and sponsorship deals helped set the stage for the lucrative TV and media deals that have become a cornerstone of the NFL's financial success. Jones' vision and impact also extended to the NFL's collective bargaining and revenue-sharing agreements. His ability to bring together owners, players, and the league office to secure favorable deals was instrumental in shaping the NFL as a financial powerhouse. The revenue-sharing model that Jones championed allowed teams to thrive, creating a level of parity in the league that has led to its sustained success and growth. But Jones' influence isn't all about business, it's also about his ability to shape the Cowboys into a cultural phenomenon. Under his leadership, the Cowboys became known as America's team, a title that has stuck with the franchise to this day. Through his focus on marketing and branding, Jones turned the Cowboys into an international symbol, a team that wasn't just for Texans but for fans worldwide. His ability to make the Cowboys not just a football team but a global brand has made the Cowboys one of the most recognized sports franchises in the world. Jones' involvement in the NFL's major decisions also helped the league evolve in important ways. He played a key role in the NFL's expansion into other markets, pushing for more international exposure through games in London and Mexico City. He was instrumental in pushing for the development of the NFL Network and helped guide the league through the technological changes that have shaped modern sports broadcasting. Despite his success, Jones has never been afraid of taking risks, sometimes putting the future of the team on the line in order to make bold moves. Whether it was trading for star players, firing and hiring coaches, or pushing for innovative new ideas, Jones has never wavered from his goal of making the Cowboys a dominant force on the field and in the marketplace. His willingness to take chances has often led to criticism, but it's also led to unprecedented success. Off the field, Jones has had a major impact on the city of Dallas and the surrounding community. His leadership in bringing jobs, revenue, and infrastructure to the area through AT&T Stadium has had a profound economic effect. The stadium itself has hosted concerts, major events, and even political rallies, making it a central part of the community's fabric. Jones' contributions to the region are immeasurable, as the Cowboys and their home stadium have become a major driver of tourism, commerce, and cultural identity. While his impact on the Cowboys is undeniable, Jones' influence extends far beyond the team. He's one of the NFL's most powerful owners, often using his platform to push for changes in league policy, player safety, and the overall direction of the sport. His ability to influence the NFL's direction has shaped not only the Cowboys but the entire landscape of professional football. Jones' impact on the NFL can also be seen in the way he has transformed sports ownership. His success has made him a role model for owners across the sports world, setting a standard for how to operate a team both on and off the field. He has shown that ownership is more than just a business. It's about passion, commitment, and a willingness to challenge the status quo in order to achieve greatness. Jerry Jones' legacy with the Dallas Cowboys is one that will be remembered for generations to come. His influence is felt not only in the team's championship victories and financial successes, but in the way the game of football is played and marketed to this day. Jones has proven time and again that innovation, risk-taking, and vision are the keys to success in both business and sports. His impact is immeasurable, and the Dallas Cowboys will forever be his masterpiece. As Jerry Jones looks back on his tenure as the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, it's clear that his impact has shaped the franchise and the NFL in profound ways. From purchasing the team in 1989 to transforming it into one of the most valuable and globally recognized sports brands, Jones has left an indelible mark on the world of professional football. His journey wasn't without challenges, but his vision and relentless drive to succeed propelled the Cowboys to the top of the NFL and into the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. Under his leadership, the Cowboys won 3 Super Bowl titles in the 1990s, solidifying their place as one of the greatest dynasties in NFL history. But beyond the victories on the field, Jerry Jones revolutionized how NFL teams operate and how sports franchises can become cultural icons. His creation of AT&T Stadium, a state-of-the-art facility that redefined the fan experience, is a testament to his forward-thinking approach to sports ownership. Jones also played a pivotal role in reshaping the NFL's business model, driving the league's expansion into new markets and pushing for greater media deals that would benefit every team in the league. He turned the Cowboys into more than just a team, he turned them into a global brand. His strategic moves and innovative thinking transformed the Cowboys into America's team, a title that remains synonymous with excellence, success, and prestige. However, the legacy of Jerry Jones is not defined solely by his business acumen or his role in the Cowboys' on-field success. It's also about his unwavering passion for football and his commitment to making the game better for future generations. He's not just an owner, he's a visionary, a leader, and a trailblazer who has influenced not just the Cowboys but the entire NFL. His fingerprints are on nearly every aspect of modern sports ownership. Looking to the future, Jerry Jones has made it clear that he intends to leave a lasting legacy for generations to come. His family, particularly his son Stephen, is set to carry on the tradition of excellence that Jones has instilled in the Cowboys. As Jones' tenure as owner continues, one thing is certain: his influence on the NFL and the Dallas Cowboys will continue to shape the sport for years to come. In the end, Jerry Jones' story is a reminder that true greatness comes not only from success on the field but from the ability to dream big, take risks, and relentlessly pursue a vision. He has redefined what it means to be an owner in the NFL and has set a standard that will inspire future generations of sports owners and entrepreneurs. His journey is far from over, but his impact on the Dallas Cowboys, the NFL, and the world of sports is undeniable, and his legacy will continue to resonate long after he's gone.